Hello, my name is Happy and I'm the Crafty Chemist. This video is about mermaid pictures that are going to color that aren't in books specifically dedicated to mermaids. The first book, and I have like a pile of 14 of them here, and these are just books that are in my stash, and they're not, only one of them is dedicated to mermaids. And so I wanted to look through to try to get ready for the upcoming Mer-May. And the first book, I'm going to go through 3 Maria Trolle books. So we have Flora, and we have this girl here in the water with the lily pads, and I'm going to count her as a mermaid because she's decorated with the flowers and everything, and she's in the water and she kind of has her clothes on. And then there's this creature here. I don't know what kind of creature it is, but again has lily flower in their hair and the fish and such long hair that you can't tell if this person is clothed. They do have a mustache and a beard, so this could be a male creature, but I'm going to count it as a mermaid. So that's 2 in Flora. In Nightfall, I also found, it looks like 2 that I have. This is my first like official adult coloring book, I'd say. And so it has some really old pictures. Oh, that one's a whip, so maybe there's only 1 in here. Ah, yes. So again, we have a creature where we cannot tell the difference between the creature and the water, so I would count this as a mermaid of some sort. And we have a shooting star, even though this isn't the shooting star book, but I like this one. It's a very nighttime picture, so I'm going to try to get through as many of these myself as I can, but then I guess I would run out of mermaid pictures. But in Shooting Star, I found a few. So there is a mermaid here on this page in Shooting Star. She's down here. This one is the classical sense of a mermaid with, I like the whales and the jellyfish. That one's a completed page. Oh, so there was one in Shooting Star. Next, I went through my Hannah Carlson books, and I do not have the Under the Sea or whatever that one's called. I don't have that book. But in Spirit Animals, there is this woman here whose hair is an octopus. It's a 2-page. And I really have always liked it, so this one will be a lot of fun to color. And it'll be another one finished in Spirit Animals if I get that one done. Next, I have the classic. This has got a million mermaids in it. And I've actually just picked 2 that I want to try to get done in here. One is this mermaid with all of the different creatures in her hair and blowing on the shell. And the other is this one with a lot of mermaids on it. So I'm actually going to see how many mermaids I can color in the month of May. So this would be a lot. There's a lot on here. I haven't actually counted it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, maybe up to 20. I don't know, I'd have to sit down and pay a little bit more attention to counting. But obviously there are a lot of pictures of mermaids in here, and I have colored quite a few in this book. And they've been fun, but I noticed that I mostly color in it in May, so I should probably try to get it out at other times of the year, but I do know that it has a whole month where you can focus on coloring in it. So looks like I've had this book for 2 years, and I really want to get a couple more pictures colored in it. Next up is Cute and Creepy Pop Manga book, and Oh, I didn't actually mark it. So we'll have to do a quick flip. I know that there were some sea-like creatures here at the front part of the book. Obviously not these two, but I like that little moon face doggy. So there's a horse that has a mermaid tail and all these mermaid scales in the background. I thought that would be a lot of fun to color, actually. And then there's this woman here, or girl, who has an octopus body. I was going to count her. And her snake. So this is like an Ursula kind of creature, but that for me qualifies as a mermaid. And I don't remember if there were others here or not, but we'll just do a quick, I think that was it for mermaid creatures in here. I do love this book, and I need to color in it some more. Oh, this is a dragon. There's this sea dragon. Not really a mermaid, but this one I bought used, and I need to fix that page there. And kitty. So I think that is it for mermaid type creatures for this book. Next, I have Mythic World by Kirby Rosanis, and there is the Siren page here in the back, which I would love to color. I haven't really colored a whole lot in this book. My books are going to start falling here. Next, I have Mythographic Menagerie, and I marked pages for both May and Mer-May, and these are Mermere. So I thought they would count. They have fishtails and they're meerkats. I thought that was a lot of fun. In Magical Earth, I again have a bunch marked, but they may not all be just mermaids ones. Oh, so here's a woman who's coming up out of the water into a cave where there's like jellyfish, and so she could be a mermaid, and she could be interpreted that way or colored that way, and so I probably will. One in Magical Earth. In Wanderlust, I have marked this Polynesian woman. She seems to be living in some sort of a shell type thing or a flower. I don't know, but she's in some water, looks like, in the waves. So I thought she could be a mermaid. And that's it for Wanderlust. Next, I have the Mythographic Artist Vault. And this woman here is obviously living in the water. She's kind of part of this water horse. So even though she has legs, I seem to think that she could be like a mermaid creature. I have this one marked because I really like the whole like ship and water thing, but I probably won't do it right away. So that one is the only one that I found in there that I thought could qualify as a mermaid. And then I have Fairy Tale and Folklore. And in here we have this woman who's a very large sea creature, or very large person, who the water is coming from her hair as clouds over this island. So I think she lives in the water and could be a mermaid. This one here, this woman has, looks like she has even rope hair, and she's got jellyfish and fish all around her. Plus maybe these are some sort of water flower kind of things. So she could be a mermaid. And here we have like a Triton kind of guy. So he has a Triton, so he's like King Triton? Maybe it is Triton. I don't know, whatever that thing is called. But anyway, I thought that was definitely a mermaid. And Then this woman here is living in the water again. So anybody, like a woman coming up out of the water, I kind of feel like is a mermaid. And so I have also marked this one. And that is it for fairy tales and folklore. And then I believe this one is 6 cats doing whatever they want for a day, or like a day of fun or something like that with 6 cats. I can't remember, but there was a page with a cat mermaid. And so I have marked this one here with the whale and the other mermaids riding the whale. They're definitely having fun. The page before, they're at the beach, so it's probably an imaginary kind of thing, but I always pretended to be a mermaid when I was a kid. Anytime I got into a swimming pool. Which leads me to the last one, which is in Kingdom of Curious Creatures, and it is 2 cats imagining themselves as mermaids and swimming around with the jellyfish and the fishes and the coral, and really a fantastic page. So that ends the 14 books I found in my collection that have mermaids and some of my plans for Mer-May 2025. Thanks for watching.